Unfortunately, I had to miss the Hockaday Party of the Century Centennial, so I had to wear the Centennial tie tonight, which brought us a little good luck. But the thing I would like to say about this game is that the reason we won is because we had one of the best players in the planet in Dirk, and because Monte Ellis, you know, at the time we needed him most, stepped up and had his biggest game of the year, and he had played the whole second half. We couldn't get him out of the game. So those two guys led the way, and then, you know, a couple stops at the end, right with the block, guys, good positioning, and just holding the line when they made the run. You know, it's pretty clear we're not a perfect team, but you know, with our imperfections, you know, we got to have an understanding that we really need each other, and that kicked in the second half, and that made the difference.
How would you describe Wright's impact as a defender in the paint?
Well, it was huge, you know, on some of those plays in the fourth quarter. They were much smaller, so you know, there was certainly the probability that he could have more impact. But the block was huge. He had some other big rebounds in traffic, you know, and so we needed every ounce that everybody gave us tonight. I thought Larkin in the first half gave us some great defense on Dragic. He hit the three that gave us a lead, you know, to end the first quarter, which was huge. And you know, it's pretty clear we need everybody on this roster. You know, we need everybody. So I'm proud of them. You know, yesterday was a rough day around here, you know, after what happened with San Antonio. And we knew this was going to be a slugfest. You know, we knew we were going to have to outlast these guys. And they did. So, you know, we're proud to be going to the playoffs again.
What's it say about Dirk that he can have a first half that well and then come back and do what he did in the second half?
You know, he just stayed in it mentally. You know, he just stayed in it, and you know, I tried to get. You know, he told me before the game, you know, this morning that he was ready to go 48 minutes if he had to, and I knew that wasn't going to be possible. So I felt like if we could get him some decent rest in the first half, you know, we'd have to ride him more in the second half most likely, which we did. And you know, he's just one of the most amazing guys that I've been around in basketball. You know, and I've been around some pretty amazing guys. So, you know, he was not going to allow us to lose this game tonight.
How bad is his ankle? Do you have any idea?
I think he's going to be okay. I don't know exactly what happened. I think it was more of a stinger than anything, but they'll get it checked out, and you know, he's going to play. You know, he's going to play.
Coach, you talked about this team getting some character. What do you think about the character now, the last couple of games?
Last couple games, I thought it sucked the last game, and I thought it was great this game. And I include myself in that too, by the way.
Was it easier to stick with Monte and Darreck and give them as much as you did, knowing that you have 3 days off?
Yeah, and I thought them playing their 3rd and 4th nights was a factor in the game, even though they're very young. You know, we played better defense down the stretch, but their shots were coming up a little, you know, short in a lot of instances, and you know, they were a little worn down, you know, but not allowing them to get in there to the rim and lay it in, you know, in a lot of those instances was key.
With Monte, what do you think, you know, got him going? Like, obviously, season high 37. What got him going?
Well, you know, he's a rise to the moment player. You know, he's been that really all year. He's had a lot of huge games for us, and he's a great competitor. He does not want to sit. You know, he practices every day. You know, he hasn't missed a game. And I was asking him in timeouts, you know, you okay? You know, you okay? Do you need a minute? He said, no, I'm all right. You know, and he's just, you know, he's amazing that way. And the way the timeouts lined up, and the fact that the game wasn't a complete frantic windshield wiper game helped him and Dirk. And Harris too. Harris had to go long minutes, you know, because of the matchups and the way it went. And so, look, we're fortunate. We made some errors down the stretch when we had the 8-point lead. We got to work to correct those, but we'll enjoy the day off tomorrow.
Brian asked about Wright's defense. Can you just talk a little bit, though, about his all-around game, coming up with a double-double, and you know, making plays on both ends for you?
Well, Phoenix has been one of the teams he's had a lot of good games against. And so I knew that, you know, we were going to need him for a lot of minutes in this game. It was tough with Sam because You know, Fry, who had not been shooting the three well, got loose and was 5 for 5 in the first half. It wasn't all Sam's fault, but having two bigs in there, you know, made it easier for him to find some open spaces. And look, it was one of these games where, you know, you can throw out the rotation card, and you know, you got to find the guys with the biggest hearts, that are the best competitors, and let them win or lose the game. And you know, that's what we did. And you know, Nowitzki and Ellis, you know, led the way, and a lot of other guys, you know, played big as well.
What kind of satisfaction do you draw, Rick, from the playoff streak ends last year, but you don't let it, you know, grow on and become a trend?
Yeah, it's big. You know, it's our franchise is a, you know, it stands for, you know, winning championships. And you can't win a championship unless you get to the playoffs. And you know, I don't know who our matchup's going to be. It'll be tough, whatever it is. You know, but we'll be ready, and we've got another game to play that's probably going to be a meaningful game as well.
Anything else?